Hi. So I have a concern right now with my L2 and R2 buttons. If you go down to L2 and R2 Deadzones, I have them both set to 0, that's the lowest. So minimum input to activate a button. But the thing is, with these Deadzones, I've noticed this. So this is how much I need to press L2 to aim. Just barely. But for R2 to shoot, yeah, you have to press it more. So that was one of my concerns, because the Deadzones are both at 0. But my other concern is this. So when I'm running, I press R2. I stopped running, as if I'm going to shoot. But he doesn't shoot. If I press it more, it shoots. So I'd like that to get fixed. My Deadzones are both at 0, and I wish they would both be the same. You know what I mean? So yeah. But hey, we're on Modern Warfare now. Let's test it out on this game. Very responsive. As you can see, R2 to shoot. Barely pressing it. L2 to aim. It's very responsive. And then when I run, as you can see there, I can press it. Let me get a longer line of sight. Okay. Yeah. So when I press R2 to break sprint, it does fire my weapon. So I'd really, really like that fixed.
So after watching a very educational The One Boom live stream, I was able to discover the ability to mount your gun for hip firing. I did know how to do this, but only for active shooting. I didn't know you could actually do it without shooting a single bullet. It's like peeking. Nonetheless, it's still an issue of mine that I hope gets ironed out. Now, you could iron it out by adding an option in the settings that disables blind firing, or you could do a better route by fixing it, by only allowing it to work at mountable corners or head glitches while not aiming down sights. I'm actually surprised there even is a delay while aiming down sights. It's a very odd issue, I agree, but I really noticed it while sniping. I'm so used to just tapping the trigger. I've trained my pointer finger to do just that, mainly with snipers and other semi-auto or bolt action or lever action guns. Also, as a little piece of advice, I'd like to add that anything stopping you from pulling your trigger to aim and shoot is inherently putting you guys at a disadvantage. Think of how fast a mouse clicks in a cross-platform game. Yeah, that's a little unfair, eh? But yeah, that's also kind of the reason why I'm not getting a PS5. Why? Well, because the PS5 forces players to use the new PlayStation 5 DualSense controller on their newer games. I can't use my DualSense 4 based SCUF controller unless I play the PS4 versions of the games I want to play. But I own a PS4 Pro, so really, what is the point of upgrading for me? Also, really, why can't I use my PS4 SCUF? Well, is it because I don't have the same buttons as the PS5 controller? Nope. My controller even has the exact same buttons and even down to the touchpad. So what is it? Well, honestly, I think it's the adaptive triggers. They're like normal triggers, but they're harder to pull. And what do we not want in a competitive Twitch-based reaction first-person shooter like COD? You guessed it! We don't want harder to pull triggers that make time to aim and shoot any slower. Thanks for listening to my rant. But you see what I mean, right? A trigger delay like this in Vanguard has got to go. Keep the peeking mechanic, but implement it a different way. As of now, for the past 3 years I think, 2 or 3 years, you can bind regular mounting to double tapping L2, or you can set it to L2 and circle at the same time. I think it's L2 and B on the Xbox, but whatever. But yeah, why not make peeking one and mounting the other? I hope you enjoyed my little constructive feedback on Vanguard multiplayer beta video. If you did, please leave a like. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you all have a wonderful day. and peace out, homies. Oh, and one last thing, if you want to watch the rest of the gameplay, I went 28-5. It was a pretty good match. I got the Flamenaut, as you can see right here. This flamethrower has infinite ammunition. Also, this guy on the staircase, I don't see him, but he's prone. Missed him. I do get him here, but yeah. The Flamenaut also provides some extra armor. And there is armor in this game as a field upgrade. I really don't like it. I might make a video on it, but I mean, I did make a video on armor during Black Ops Cold War, so it might essentially be the same video. I'll leave it in the description if you guys want to see it. Yeah. Right here, I'm abusing the infinite ammunition with this flamethrower. This thing's also got range, so yeah. Enjoy. Peace out for real this time.